Yes.
Imperial cheesecake.
Yum.
A vegan Southern Belle cookies.
All right.
They got pudding. Oh, good Lord. What am I gonna do?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so
We
hard.
gotta stay away from the sugar, but
It's so
everything
hard
else.
to say no.
I know I want them chicken tenders, and I know that.
Mike, you cannot have. I'm
I want chicken tenders
Mike,
too, though.
you cannot have both.
Gosh.
No, I'm sorry.
Hello, what's going on?
Them chicken tenders are mine. You cannot have both.
Reporting to you live. I'm going to do lives every day, whether I'm tired or not. Today I got a little bit more energy than I did last night. Last night, y'all, your boy was still jet lagged. I don't know why when I drove, but I really wasn't into it. So today I'm going to answer a couple of your questions. I'm going to show you what I got at the expo. Here in a few, I'm just going to wait for a few more folks to hop on. Please hit that thumbs up button, like, comment, subscribe if it's your first time here. Browse around my channel. I make content like this all the time. What up, Pops? What's going on, Junior? We are here live from the hotel room, and I'm waiting on a couple people to get in. I'm editing videos, talking to your mama. Alright, so the shrimp and cheese quesadilla for sure. But I want chicken tenders.
Michael, you cannot have both.
I wonder if we call.
No.
I need it though. I need it.
And I'm not giving you mine.
So y'all, we on this lifestyle change, right?
It is hard.
Noah's vlogs. What's going on, Noah? How are you this evening, sir? Getting ready to give an update on how the ISS show went today. If y'all check my social medias, you may see a little bit of what went on today. Please hit that thumbs up. I'm about to bring you some exclusive content. By the way, it's that new super color right here, that premium peel. Feels like butter. Peeled like butter, too. Well,
Dang, this flaming Alfredo looks so good.
everything from there looks and good. It looks and sounds good.
I know.
So we're talking about the AFT, is that the name of it?
Yes.
The AFT here in New Jersey. Hands down, I wish we would have knew the first time we came because the food here is muy bueno at the AFT. I can't speak on every other place. They got a shrimp and cheese quesadilla. I know I shouldn't be talking about food. We're supposed to be talking about the Impressions Expo, but the food at the AFT was off the hook. Love the consistent grind. All right, Noah, I appreciate you noticing that I'm trying to, do something out here for the public. What's on? What's going on? On again with Andre Glenn. How are you doing tonight, sir? Hope all is well. We over here debating about eating at the AFT. It's this restaurant here in New Jersey, and
you want to order everything. That's how
you want to order everything, literally. It's off the hook.
Banana pudding, they gonna make me mess
we can't
up.
get no sugar though, man. I know fried tenders don't make no sense. Y'all, is sugar worse or fried foods worse? I know they both at the low of the low, and I normally don't mess with neither. But I had some chicken tenders last night from the AFT that changed my life, followed by a yeah, I sound real fat. Followed by, I swear, a shrimp quesadilla that was, I don't know, it was off the hook. The seafood was super fresh. I know I'm on the coast, so it should be super fresh.
All right, I'm just ordering. We're not getting no sugar.
Pro-life, fried food. Mike Jr. said fried food. Go for the fried food.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to go for, but I'm telling you, the banana pudding, the apple pie, what else she had?
Like, it's almost like you can't go wrong. No, but the crying, laughing emoji. Yeah, you know how we eat. No, you know we can't eat like this. It's going to be good to eat and taste, But then you got to deal with the consequences. Your brain saying, you didn't have no business eating that. Your stomach saying, what did you just eat? And third of all, gaining. Don't nobody want to gain. Right now we on that slim quick. Did you get a chance to network with some good companies? You know I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. The content is. I want to drop the first one tonight for the first day of the expo. But if you haven't been here, or if you have been here, this has been the best year, I would say, for the Atlantic City convention as far as on the East Coast. There was a lot of companies, a lot of startup companies too as well. Um, Promotional companies, stuff that I haven't seen before. Noah gonna put that good food with the laughing emoji.
No,
What's up?
it
Gonna
is
keep
crazy.
going, yeah. Noah, that's because you can eat fried food and sugars and
Yeah.
have all the energy in the world and be okay.
With his little
You
self.
get to our age, it tend to stick around a little bit longer than it's supposed to. Oh my God, the laughter is so real. I bet it is. Hey, Ray. How is it going? I'm getting ready to show a couple of things that I got at the expo and talk about what went on at the expo today. And for those waiting for the YouTube videos, I may drop the first one tonight. I'm not too sure. I got to finish editing. But I know this is content you guys want. This is the content that you guys have been screaming for. There's more interviews in this content. There's ain't no cap. Now, Noah, you can't put cap because you know what I eat. Hold on, babe. Can you hand me that strawberry thing right there? Because he gonna say, Noah gonna put me on blast. And I got to show him my regimen. Noah know it ain't nothing but fish. We ain't been eating no fried foods. We've been
Nope.
frying cabbage every night. We've been
Green
walking.
beans.
We've been crying. We've been eating green beans. Hold on. Salad, romaine lettuce, all of that. Protein drinks.
Working out.
Noah, you ain't been seeing me drink these. Quit playing now. Go ahead.
Oh, someone got a baby.
A newborn baby. I hope they ain't just had a daggone baby.
No, they're not happy. That baby's not
That baby
happy.
is upset. Probably like, what the, where do you got me? This ain't home.
That's a newborn cry.
It's just got me dying back here. Oh, that was Malachi? Oh, okay. Mally, it ain't no cap, I promise. Your uncle has been drinking this for the last 3 months. I'm getting slimmer, yes, and fuller, yes. But the taste is not the taste of a McDonald's cheeseburger or a succulent shrimp and cheese quesadilla or them chicken tenders I want to go slap the owner after for. I want to go straight to the restaurant, walk in like how they did that one commercial or that one. Remember that?
That's it. The owner's coming home with us.
Yeah, the owner's coming home with us. I want to walk in the restaurant like, who made this? Like I'm all mad,
Yeah.
holding it all firm and screaming and yelling, who the hell made this in the kitchen? Who is responsible for this cheese and shrimp quesadilla? I need to speak to that person. So that when they take me over there to speak to that person, I could be like, you changed my life, sir.
We want to mess around and order twice.
We can't order twice now. Now we doing too much. We can't go twice. So we can't eat all the extra sugar.
I said no to the sweets, but it's calling me. I'm trying
What
so
sweet?
hard.
What sweet in
Everything
particular?
that they had, the banana pudding.
The boardwalk is popping too. I did look out there, but it's cold and it's raining, so no boardwalk for Mike. I may walk a few. Plus, I heard it keeps closing early. People inside the hotel have been saying that all the shops close at like 6 or 7 o'clock today on a Friday on one of the busiest days, which let me know. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be out there on the boardwalk. You guys have any questions over the Impressions Expo, like things that I looked at or things that you were waiting for? Hey, on again, off again. I'm going to just say Andre Glenn. I seen a $500,000 DTF or DTG machine today. And that thing was wider than all sides. Like, I even got up close on the ink cartridges because when I say they're about as long as me, they about as long as me. That thing had to cost like 100 G's. I'm not too sure. And then Epson had a little disclaimer on their thing. So Epson, if you are out watching my videos, I'm a fan. I'm original. I had the workforce. Yeah, I've been here for a while. So don't come from my neck, Epson, because I'm definitely going to show the people that printer tomorrow. For sure. Keep it up. I see you trying. I can't keep it a band. Noah, what is you talking about? Y'all, that's my younger son on here doing the crying emojis because he know we getting ready to cheat and we been on this lifestyle change.
No, we have
For
not
real,
cheated
for
too
real.
bad though. We haven't been
This
off
is what Mike's life normally consists of. Ball House Farms.
and mine is ideal
And
protein.
my wife's is Idea Protein. So I'm all keto based. She's
Ideal.
Ideal
Yes.
Protein is what she's on, and I'm all keto based. So we on two different diets, but it's working. Alexa Slushy Shack. Oh my gosh, I got all my kids on. Hello, children. Hey. Your mother and I are enjoying ourselves out here, and the food is smelling way better. I gotta tell Dad it don't smell horrible. You do get that funky smell once you cross over off the turnpike. It do smell like ocean, open ocean, but it ain't as bad as it was last. Mike, I'm serious. It don't smell as bad as it did last time. I can actually smell the food aroma. Cause last time we was here in 2021, I couldn't smell nothing but fish. I couldn't even eat. Oh, you remember that smell? It was right after the hurricane we had came to Impressions Expo in 2021 here. I couldn't eat. I literally would have starved to death. I think I didn't eat until we got out of New Jersey, period. Like I had messed around and made a meal at one of them travel plazas. But all right, y'all. Enough holding the back, enough suspense, enough speculations. And my lovely children, I am proud you are here so you can see what your father is doing. So I came to a conference over the newest, the latest in technology as far as machinery goes, vinyl goes, direct to film powders and inks, and even the powderless DTF that I had a bunch of questions about last year when they was doing a sneak peek. So if you guys don't know, Cobra Flex is a company here not here, but that's located out in the print industry. They do powderless DTF. Some of the pros with that is you don't have to mess with the DTF powder. You just sit there and simply print out your image and it dries as it's printing, and then you are able to press. Another pro is it looks to be a little bit cleaner. It doesn't look like it's much maintenance. I'm not too sure. Hey Barb, how are you doing tonight? And another pro about that is I would think without there being the powder and the wet solution that could be a little bit cheaper. Once again, I'm talking about Cobra Flex. Some of we just talked about the pros. Now we're gonna talk about some of the cons because there's some cons that don't everybody know about. The powderless DTF through Cobra is a liquid formula that goes on after the paint has adhered to the actual film, the direct to film. It goes through a dryer. You cannot have anything light pressure press that transfer onto a shirt. So all of those people that are complaining about the pressure having to be too high for super color, if you get some direct to film from Cobra without having the pneumatic press, you're gonna have some problems in your life. So it is a plus that the technology is here, but it's not ready quite yet for the smaller at-home printers, okay? So for those that's inquiring or wondering about the powderless DTF, I heard it from the horse's mouth earlier. You have to have a pneumatic press. A pneumatic press is just a press that automatically goes down and asserts a certain amount of PSI or pressure per square inch or however you want to call it as it's closing, and it lifts. And you actually got to put that pressure into the machine so that, it'll read and it'll go down perfect every time. If you have a pneumatic machine, then maybe Cobra may be for you. You may want to check them out, especially if you don't like the powdering phase. All right. Um, Shouts out to Stan Banks. He was out there today. I got to run into him. Shouts out to A Dub. Once again, ran into him. Garment Creations. I ran into him. Greg from the art department. Ran into him. The professor. I was starstruck when I seen her. I started stuttering and shaking. Couldn't even really take a picture. I know. Shakia is a nice person, and she knows me because we've talked. We've actually had interviews, Zeke and I, with her. and she's really well grounded. But I was nervous because to me, she's like a superstar. Especially the Professor of Silhouette. You guys know who I'm talking about, right? That $500,000 DTF machine must have special insurance. You know it do. And it came with Epson employees, which looked like in the form of security guards. Like somebody gonna try to take that big old machine about the show. For real. I would say if I had like where maybe my homeboy Aesthetic Imprints is at, Bob from Aesthetic Imprints, if you know who that is, that's the kid that we had interviewed when I want to say a couple years ago, and then we brought him back. He opened up a spot inside the mall. That would be something idea for him. Really, any of them big $500,000 costing machines, you must will stop doing everything and just say you are a transfer company. Or you can sit there and just print solely for customers. I mean, I would say the sky's the limit with that type of technology. They had a pre-treat machine next to this big old DTG as well. It was almost the same exact size. So imagine the capacity and probably the fastness. They didn't have a machine running. They did a print, but they wasn't really fully active. Once again, y'all went. I'm the afternoon crowd. I haven't been going in the morning. Tomorrow morning is the first morning I will be going because it's the last day of the show, and I want to catch some of the shop talk. So, okay. Sounds like the cover should come with a special heat press and a package deal. They actually had their own heat press, and I think they do have a package deal, Andre. I not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. And it looked like what Supercolor had at their station. By the way, Supercolor killing it, y'all. First of all, Supercolor, that press you guys got, you know that the forehead that spins with the pneumatic press. Yeah, I'm most interested in that, and that's the press you would need for Cobra as well. Something pneumatic. Let me grab my bag. Quick recap from last night because I was lethargic last night. Last night I had no energy. I didn't really want to even be on the camera, but I promised you guys last night I would go live, and it just was a horrible lie. So we gonna run it back. There was several direct to film DTG companies there. So you remember how in Los Angeles, if you went to the Los Angeles Impressions Expo, the whole show was basically geared towards direct to film. Same here, with the exception of Econo and then some of the smaller vendors. I wasn't expecting to see as many smaller vendors as I did. One of those smaller vendors was PPI. And I did a little insert on Instagram talking about this company in particular. This company will help push your product. Not only help push your product, they offer a wide variety of small promotional items such as pins, keychains, lanyards, things to make you stand out different. Especially if you are a brand or if you're helping somebody with a brand. PPAI would definitely be the people that I would reach out to. They say they have the biggest Impressions Expo, and yeah, I think I'm gonna be in attendance to this one. I forget the day that she told me, but I did speak with Jessica and who was the other lady? Forgive me, I keep forgetting her name. Jessica and Tracy, and they schooled me on it. I will have to look through this book to actually give you the date, but I believe it's in Atlanta, Georgia. Um, is that where she's? Yeah, they're from Georgia. It's that right here. Impromptu, and you can check them out at ppai.com. That's just one of the smaller vendors that I did see from yesterday. Once again, just doing a recap from yesterday before I get into today. Also, another company I seen and met in person, which I forgot to stop back by through today, was Ninja Transfers. If you scroll anywhere up and down Facebook or Instagram, you're going to see Ninja Transfers. They're everywhere. I mean, literally everywhere. And they gave me a sample pack. Here's a card right here. So if you recognize, that Ninja transfers right here. You can go ahead and scan that. I believe that's a percentage off. So for my people catching me on Team Replay, go ahead and scan that and get you a percentage off your first order, or maybe even order a sample pack. Very awesome people. I spoke with, I think his name was Ryan. It could have been Ryan. I'm not too sure. My bad, sir, if I'm butchering your name, Ninja Transfers, and you just so happen to catch my live. Another company from yesterday was TKO. TKO stopped me. I spoke to a young one. I think he was like, how old was that boy, babe? Like 2019? I can't even think of his name.
He was young.
He was young, and he wants to be a boxer. But let me tell you what he was doing. He was out there, huh?
He's probably about 19.
Yeah, he about 19. He was out there promoting TKO like it was his company, which is his bigger brother company. So he was doing TKO justice. Now, I've never talked about TKO on my channel. You guys already know what it is. Right here, it's across my chest. They did show some new things that's out in the marketplace. And since I am one of those that report on the marketplace, I got to talk about them. I actually got a sample shirt, which I'm about to pull out my other bag, so just so you guys can see. It's no shade, but I'm always scream Super Color because they helped me make it literally when I wasn't there. When I had nobody else, Super Color was there. But TKO do got some good looking color transfers, and what I was most impressed by, I'm actually going to grab the shirt so you guys can see it. They have a transfer that's a DTF, but it has puff in the middle. Super slick. It looked like this, all right? So if you can see that, it has puff in the middle and a screen print on here, or direct to film on here, which is all right. And it's called their new 3D puff. And once again, that's TKO. Y'all go ahead, check them out. No quarrels with them whatsoever. I just happen to prefer Super Color. Yes, I had to say Super Color because it's super fast, super easy, Super Color. That baby is upset. That baby might need a shrimp quesadilla. Change his life over there. Oh, yeah. And some more from Ninja, which I showed these yesterday. I don't know how my live went last night. I tried to pull it up today and say I didn't do a live last night, so I don't know if it's even still available. So that's why I'm doing a recap of last night before I get into today. So you guys have any other questions out there? Tomorrow's the last day. Is there anything that you would like to see in particular so I can grab it on film for you guys while I'm here? And since we got us a little interlude going on, make sure y'all go shop 12 on Apparel. This man done did 87 designs. 87. He been going since the beginning of this year, y'all. Since day one. And hasn't wavered from it at all. And I actually did just have his shirt on before I put the Super Color shirt on. That hustle. Your dreams don't require a pillow. Some of the truest, realest words I've ever heard my whole life. Maybe I should call the police for that baby. Ah! Go ahead. Get the baby the quesadilla. Y'all, you just go get it whooped, they be offended. You know what I'm saying? It's a newborn. It's just unhappy. I feel like, anybody that has children, if you're not in a familiar setting, you out in the middle of nowhere. Like when Mariah was at, where was we at? Where was we at? We took the kids on vacation somewhere. I'm sorry, sidebar, but we took the kids somewhere and we had stayed in a hotel for like 3 days. Yeah, and Mariah was a baby, and she just was nothing made Mariah happy. You could pick her up, sit down, watch TV, sing. It didn't matter. She was just upset until we left. And once we left and got back home, she acted like regular Mariah. So I understand the baby situation. Lane 7. Shout out to Lane 7. Alexis, Lane 7. Y'all did y'all thing at this Impression Expo. If every shirt, this shirt that I'm wearing is a lane 7, might I add, perfect fit, comfortable, and ain't heavy. It's like, this is going to be my new brand that I'm going to use to promote my Grizzly. Maybe not just my regular customs, but definitely my Grizzly. This shirt is soft, it's flexible, it's not boxy, it's not heavy. It took this transfer as if they were one, like they belong together. And Lane 7 literally is everywhere. Lane 7 is with Rock this year, so they're actually doing screen print on Lane 7 hoodies. And y'all know how I feel about Lane 7 hoodies. I did the review on them. I think they're the best hoodies out. They're actually beating Gildan. Gildan, no shade your way. I like your hoodies too, but if you want a more premium hoodie and you got a brand and you want to stand out, check out Lane 7. I'm going to get up real quick, y'all, to go grab this shirt because I want to show you this shirt. And I need to grab my bag from today. So, 1 second. Lane 7 even came through with the promotional bags as well. Lane 7 promoted or did a lot for the expo this year. I'm literally seeing them at every booth. Alright, so some shirts that I got yesterday. This one I keep mentioning. This one's from TKO. It's on Circle Clothing, so you know, a 2X ain't really a 2X, a circle. Here we go. But do y'all see that puff right there in the middle of that? I asked him how many washes this would take. He said 25. And he was like, at that point, the garment was falling apart. So I'm not sure what they was washing with, bleach water or not. Or if really they shirt just disintegrated. But here we go right here. And hey, shout out to the Impressions Expo because I left a comment. They had hit me in my Gmail asking if there's anything better that they could do at the Impressions Expo. So I just put in, make sure you got size shirts that can fit every size body. Yo, they had my size at this expo, which I'm a 2X, and I'm a proud to say 2X because your boy was 350. And now I'm like 270 something, 278 I think. Last time I checked. Well, might be back up to 280 something after here because we eat cheese and chicken and stuff. But hey, I'm gonna work it off. Anyhow, the 2X on the Sling 7, like I said, it fits like it's supposed to. The cut is right like it's supposed to. Now the Circle, on the other hand, Circle got some good hoodies. They still got to work on their t-shirts, though. For sure. But yeah, I'm going to give y'all one more shot of that because it's going to be the last shot of this. I seen a comment pop up. I'm about to read it. Give me 1 second. Just want to pull out another shirt from yesterday. That's why I brought it over here. M&R. If you guys are in the screen printing world, you know about M&R. M&R has been around for, I think, about 40 years. And I have yet to speak to a representative from M&R on the show. So I'm trying to get a representative from M&R companies to come and speak on the podcast. They was doing color separations yesterday. Shout out to my man, Seps.io, Gavin. He is one of the ones that you need to get a hold of if you have a screen print or if you need any digitizing done. That's Seps.io. It's in the bottom of all my videos. Just hit the links in the description. But they did this yesterday in gradients. I mean, in different colors. You know, you ever see a screen where it has a whole bunch of little speckles on it instead of a full image? So it went through 12 heads and made this. And it started out like light gray. But do y'all see that? Do you see the color popping in that? Very, very, very soft feel. And this is a Gildan soft style, which is what I mentioned in one of my videos from In My Closet. So we're going to do a quick comparison because the time is right. Soft style. This is the 980, I would think. From, let me make sure I got the numbers right. There's actually no number on this one, but I believe when I did the review, it was 980. But Gildan Soft Style. If you are looking for a premium shirt for your brand, this is another one right here. Gildan stepped their game up when it came to doing the soft style this year. And it actually fits like it's supposed to. Now, the fit of this Lane 7 to me is a little bit more comfortable because I am a bigger person and it doesn't hug like, you know, where I had the baby at. Right here on the side where the fat at. So the Gildan actually hugs the baby fat and I don't like that. You know, I need room. And like I said, if I stand up in this, as you guys can see, it's not hugging my baby fat. Check me out. Decent. Right to the elbow. Side view is good. Ain't worried about my shirt lifting up or raising. The washability on these shirts is off the hook. I did a video earlier in later in 2022 over Lane 7's t-shirts, and I've already washed mine several times and it's still retaining shape. I have no quarrels or nothing bad to say about Lane 7 other than they're about to take over. Once again, I like the feel of this shirt. And shout out once again to M&R because they doing their thing. All right. Now that was a recap from yesterday. Moving forward, we're going with everything I saw today. And I'm trying to bring it to you live from the expo. One more time, shout out from our sponsors. If you didn't know, you gotta know. You gotta get out there and hustle. Because your dreams do not require a pillow. Look, if you sleepy and you got work to do, drink some coffee. Trust me. I know some people out there be like, well, you ain't gotta work as hard, or you can take a break, or gosh, you gotta get done. Stay on your grind. That way, when you of age where you should be retiring, you can retire because you can put some money away because you knew at that time when you was tired, when you was younger, you was hustling for a real reason. The real reason being that you have something that you could fall back on in case you couldn't work. Now, that's just some free game and slash some side talk. All right, going into today, I stopped by, who was this? This was M&R again. With the M&R jewelry. Look at them. M&R about to come out with some shoes. You know what I'm talking about? M&R is like it's a screen printing equipment company, but they also do like designs and they got embroidery. They got a whole bunch of things. Just have to stop by. Another thing about this expo that's different than other expos, I don't know if anybody in the crowd's been to any of them. It's very hard to get a hat that's been embroidered from any of these shows. And you know how I know? Because I've tried at every show because it is. Like, you got a hat? Y'all giving them hats or what? No, we keeping them. It's for the last day of the show. Well, this show was completely different. This show, they was giving out hats. You can get you an embroidered hoodie. You can get you a screen printed hoodie. It the sky's the limit. There was no, oh, we only got a certain amount of these, or no, you're not special enough to get one of these. They're passing out everything. That's to go to show you that the vendors is really hands-on and they're trying to make a change in this market for us. And it's starting to reflect. I'm starting to see it. You know, just being in this short amount of time that I've been in it. I got it one more again because I have to get this hat from Bourdain. What's up, man?
I thought they said my order was complete, and I thought they brought it, but we didn't.
Shoot, my order ain't complete until it's in my gut.
Let's say 10 to 15 minutes.
So here's one of the hats I wanted to show you earlier. I should have showed you guys earlier. This was embroidered. I watched it get embroidered, and when I seen it, I was like, that's a cold design. I need that hat. And I kind of said it out loud, and the person that was embroidering right next to me was like, that's your hat. I was like, all right, we in business. Look at that, all that detail. Yes, and yes, I'm a cat person. I have to be out here. I can't grow hair back. I told my wife I was gonna get a man weave and come to the show and see if they would recognize me. She said, "Don't do that, Mike." She said, "Please don't do that." I said, "Babe, I will get the cornrows to the back, 4 of them strong, and then leave this size bald." You know what I mean? I think I can pull it. Y'all don't think I can pull that off? I used to have braids that went all the way down to my back. All right, I could pull that off. So here was another one, and this one is a very special hat. All right, very, very, very special hat. You know why? Because I was the only one supposedly to get this one because it has so much stitching into it. And guess who has embroidery machines now that didn't have embroidery machines? And guess the starting price. All right, so Freegent. They're a DTG/DTF company now. They also sell powders. Don't ring a bell? I'll let y'all think about it for one more second before I just utter out their name. Freegent TX 330. Can anybody guess who I'm talking about? Victor Pina is the owner, and David is the what you say, co-owner, or I guess right next to him. What's up, Marlon? And yes, it's Omni Prints. Omni Prints now offers, what's that, 12 head? 12 needles? I think it was 12 needles. Embroidery machines for $9,000. Anybody in the print industry already know. If you try to get you an embroidery machine, it's going to run about 12. And if it's used, you might get it at like 9, 10. But brand spanking new, 9,000 out the box. And it was Omni Prints that actually printed this one for me. Shout out to David and Victor over there at Omni Prints. They doing their thing. Yeah. And I couldn't believe it when I seen it. Because there was a lot of other embroidery places, but they ain't doing this. I guess Omni just wanted to stand out, you know? And they did. Shout out to Blueprint 31. How are you doing this evening? I'm just explaining what was on at the Impressions Expo today. As I did promise that I will be reporting live every day from the show. Now, I can't report live from the show at the show because the signal in there. I don't know. Maybe the people that own it, they got the Wi-Fi like where you can't get on, even if you don't have the Wi-Fi turned on. It's like it's really granulated. So y'all check out all the content except for A-Dub. A-Dub got the cheat code, and I'm gonna try to get it from him because his camera quality was clear, but everybody else was struggling. Like I can't, my phone, my picture look crazy in here. Also stop by 613 Originals. Once again, this show is mainly operated around direct-to-film, direct-to-garment. A lot of that. And then, of course, you had your blank manufacturers. I seen Alpha Broider there. Gildan was there. Comfort Colors is there. Lane 7's there. Any and everybody that you would expect to be there is definitely there, but there was a lot of transfer companies sprinkled in amongst some smaller companies. Now, yesterday I talked to you guys about a very special person that I met, and I'm going to bring them up again, and that's Toasty Hemp Co. Toasty Hemp Co. I met Ryan, the owner. Him and his wife run a business making hemp t-shirts. And when I say them shirts feel superior, them shirts, the colors look right, they actually do. I mean, like, they didn't have a lot to give out. And I did capture, I thought I had it in this bag. Have you seen the Hemp Co shirt?
Is it in the bag beside you?
No.
There's a lot of bed. I know you laid a lot of stuff on the bed.
I might have took it out the bed. I have to show you this shirt because there's no other company out here that's doing it like them. And they're a small startup company. And we are going to want to get tied in with them because this is our chance for us decorators, our people that's running a brand, to have something else that stands out from everybody else. And they're a smaller company. So right now would be the time to hop on this train. I've hopped on the train thoroughly. I already told them to send me a box. I'm doing the whole review and everything. I'm going to get them out there. Give me one more quick second. I must have dumped the bag, and hopefully I brought the shirt in. I ain't leaving it in the car. I'm not going anywhere, people. I'm just looking. I thought I threw it in that bag. I could have sworn.
I don't know. You put all that stuff on this bed over here.
I don't remember dumping the bag though. No. Here.
Are you sure you looked in the bag still, Mike? Cause you'll look one time and it just be in.
It was a black shirt. It ain't.
I don't know. I'm not on it.
Maybe.
I don't know what happened to it.
Maybe it's in the car. I could have left it in the car. 1 second. I was amazed at the quality, so being too excited, I may have took it out. I only brought one. You only brought one bag, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Dang. I really wanted to show y'all that. Anyway, his name is Ryan, and visit Toasty Hemp Co. And when I get the shirt again, I will definitely, I think it's in the car, I will show you guys. That put a damper in it because I wanted to talk about them. But they just started. Brand new company. It just started. He was explaining to me a little bit of the history, Ryan, of hemp clothing, and basically they outlawed it back in the day because of marijuana. And once they banned marijuana, it banned marijuana products such as hemp bags, clothing, and some of the other things that they were using. And what he was telling me in his due diligence and research is that hemp clothing would have took over before cotton. But cotton was more profitable. And we all know why. But that's how cotton became so popular, and it kind of ran off the hemp clothing and hemp everything, except for the Native Americans. Native Americans use a lot of hemp clothing and hemp things. Once again, I'm going off of what was told to me. I'm just regurgitating it to you. But I can see it being very plausible and factual. So with the hemp clothing, now he's saying that dyeing is a lot easier, a lot safer. There's no byproducts of it. Generally, we use every part of the hemp plant, aka the marijuana plant, either in edible food, livestock. So it was very self-sufficient. It was something that we should have kept going and should have embraced instead of trying to make it a high dollar value or using other ways and methods to get it. This is a PG channel, so I can't really go into depth, but kids out there, do your research, do your history work, and find out why cotton was so valuable. But it ran off the hemp manufacturers and the hemp clothing because they couldn't make no money off of it, which was horrible. But I wanted to show you the shirt because it's a softer feeling. And as far as now my new top 3, because I do got a new top 3, it falls in there, but it's not at the top, not quite yet. Number 1 for me right now, at this very moment, is Lane 7. Lane 7, I've ordered 2 X's from Lane 7, sweatshirts, and they fit like they're supposed to. The colors is on point. They're with the times. They're going into those browns, those espresso browns, those hydrangea colors, the faded sort of pink look, the distressed wash look. A lot of the stuff that you see in Jordan, Nike, Adidas, and all these major companies use. Lane 7 is right in there with that. And once again, the sizing. I can't stress it enough because I am a big person. You ever order a 2X or a 3X and it feel like it's an extra small or it's just a large and you popped and looking all disconfigured? That's how I look at most of these shirts when it's not a gilded. And this is just the God's honest truth. I've been doing what I've been doing for the last 4 to 5 years, and trust me, y'all. My body type slimmed down a little bit, but like I said, at the heavier part of the spectrum, I was 350. And finding a 3X shirt or a 4X shirt, one would look balloonish. Two, it would never go back to its original size. And yeah, all shirts shrink, I get that. But it wouldn't shrink and the collar wouldn't look all flabby. So, shout out to them for that. Check the comments real quick. No, that ain't bad, for real. So we ran across another company that had glitter transfers. As we know, metallic transfers, glitter transfers, fluorescent transfers. What is that other one? The embroidery looking transfers. All of those are now becoming very, very popular. A lot of people are gravitating towards that because to them it's, oh, I don't have to weed the vinyl. Okay, I get it. But it still don't pop like you need to pop. But it does pop. And right here is one of those transfers from 613, I believe. I think that was 613 that we stopped by. Oh, that's my food, y'all. I'm about to have to get up off of here. And before I get up off of here, just pick up the phone. Before I get up off of here, I will come back and I will finish this live. But I need to go grab the food, all right?